Hi everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing another 12 by 12 layout again using the beautiful Summer Vibes collection from Mercy Tiara Kits. So I've been using this collection for the past couple weeks making layouts and also my Project Life spreads. So I will link some of those videos below, but I also did an unboxing before I ever used anything, of course. So I will link that as well if you want to see any of the details and hear all about all of the things. But I'm loving this kit. There's so many really cute, really great products in here, and I was excited to use it again for this 12 by 12 layout. So this came at the perfect time because I have all of these really great, beautiful Hawaii photos of my parents who visited Hawaii over this month that I wanted to document in my scrapbook. So all of the summer vibes have just worked out really perfectly for my photos. So for this particular layout, I knew I wanted to use one of the white sheets of paper as my background paper, so I started off with that, and then I'm using mostly the Simple Stories retro summer pieces that were in the Summer Vibes collection. I really wanted to use these and create just like a cluster, a lot of fun colors, use some of those fun ephemera pieces and all of that kind of stuff. So I knew I wanted everything to mostly be like right here in the center of the spread, so I started off with choosing 3 of my favorite papers, and I just cut just really simple strips of paper out of them, tore one side and kept the other side just with the cut edge. And then I had these 4 photos, 2 of my parents at their hotel that they are staying at in Oahu, and then 2 really beautiful like scenery photos that they sent me. That rainbow is real in that picture, so pretty. So I printed these off at 3.5 by 3.5 squares, so that I would be able to fit all 4 of them on the 12 by 12 spread easily, but I didn't want them to be too terribly small. And I just kind of went with this overlapping look here because the one photo that's kind of overlapped the most, that scenery photo, I already scrapbooked a picture almost identical to that in one of the Project Life spreads. So I'm not that concerned if it's like covered up. It just really is to give the little bit of like an idea of where they were, but I wasn't that worried about that photo being front and center or anything like that. So after I got all of the pictures and the papers in a general spot where I wanted it, I thought that the next thing I would do would be to go through this ephemera pack. So there's so much ephemera because I received both the journaling bits ephemera and also just the general ephemera pack. So there was so much to look through, but I chose a few of my favorite pieces. I wanted to have an area where I could add a little bit of journaling. So I loved this one with the sun on it. And then also I wanted a place where I could put my date. So I wanted some sort of little label where I could date stamp it eventually here, and then just grabbed out a few other little pieces that I thought would work as well. Then I also grabbed these small alphas. So they have 2 different kind of colorways of the alphas, more of like the blue green and then more of like the pink, and the yellow was in there somewhere. I'm not sure with which pack. I think maybe with the blue ones. But so I just picked out all of the colors. Since I have a lot of the alphas left, I was able to not really mix and match any of the colors. So I just wrote "Loving These Moments" as my title over to the side. And then I'm just picking a few bits and pieces of all these different embellishments. I was looking through these 2 here, which are from Sunshine on My Mind from Pink Fresh. So I do add a couple things on from that collection as well. That puffy sticker under Loving These Moments, it says "Let's take the scenic route," and then also that little quote there at the bottom. So picking out these embellishments, I'd really been wanting to use this kind of almost like string light looking piece here. So I was glad that I was able to use that. I thought that that was cute. And the one thing that I hadn't opened yet were these like big puffy sentiments. And this is not something that I really gravitate towards whenever I'm buying products. I don't love these big foam, that's the word, the big foam titles. I mean, I think they look great, but I just don't typically use them. But I felt like this layout needed a little bit of 3D going on because I didn't pop up any of my photos onto foam dots. So I added just 2 of the smaller foam pieces on that embellishment pack there, a little sun and then also a heart. So then just to kind of go with that 3D-ness, I added some pop dots to This Way to Fun, and I thought that was pretty cute. And then I also will pop up one other embellishment here as we go. Then, of course, I had to finally use these adorable, they're almost like little clay pieces. I love these. I've had some different ones of these throughout time. I have little smiley faces and all kinds of really cute ones, and I think they are adorable. And these that came with the Summer Vibes kit are little fruits, so that was so perfect for this spread. So I just am gluing them down with my little glue pen here, and I thought that they turned out really cute. So last time, if you look in the lower left part of the screen, I used those pieces, which I don't know what to call them because they're not really sequins, but they're kind of like shiny little sequin-esque pieces. I used those in my last layout, so I knew that I wanted to try to use the fruit ones this time if I could, and I thought that these turned out really cute. So I added a sprinkling of the fruit along with just some of my little gold stars that I punched out of just gold paper with my star punch. So I'm adding those around as well. So now we definitely have the majority of the layout finished and just have to put like more of the final touches on it. I really like the way that this layout looks. I always really enjoy layouts that have a white background. I just love that crisp, clean look of that. And I like the way that that looks with all of the pops of color. I think that that is pretty cute. So now I'm going to add on a little bit of journaling into that area there, which I think is the perfect amount of journaling. I love the journaling bits ephemera pack from Simple Stories. I always get those whenever I purchase from Simple Stories. I just think that they're perfect to add to both Project Life and to layout. So I really enjoy those a lot. I thought I would add on just a few little doodles to go into these clusters to add in the black pen here and there. So I do that. And then I will just be adding on just a couple other tiny things here at the end, including some Heidi Shine. And then I do pop on this one other embellishment. So, I do these too. I pop on a few other embellishments. I forgot. I cut a couple more of the journaling pieces to use as embellishments as well. So I do that with 2 different ones. And that's also a great thing about the journaling bits, because if you don't think that you're going to use them for journaling, you can also use them as layering pieces or something like that for different layouts. So that's exactly what I do here, just to build up the little clusters and give it a little something else on a few of the spots. So I just have really loved working with this kit throughout the month. It's been so fun. Like I said, perfect for documenting all of these Hawaii photos, especially. It really came in handy, and I am so grateful to have been asked to work with this kit. It's been so fun, and I hope that you guys will consider checking out Mercy Tiara kits. I think that like the products are amazing, and it's totally worth trying out and supporting a small business, and I just think that it is really great all around. So definitely check them out. I have all of the information below if you want to learn more. And besides that, we are finishing everything up. I really wanted to use that retro sentiment, so I popped that up on Pop Dots, and then I'm putting the dates here at the bottom of when their trip started to when it ended, and I just had a little fly buzz by me. I don't know if you could see that or not, but that is the end of this one. But actually it is not, because as I was looking at the spread, I thought it needed just something else over in the corners, so I took another piece of cardstock that was in the kit. It was like this really light pink, and then another pattern from the same Simple Stories retro summer collection, and I just made my own little photo corners here, and I build those up on each corner, like exposed corner, and I think that that looks really nice and just gave it the finishing touch that it really needed. So I'm happy that I thought to do that, because I felt like it was just a little too bare, and it just needed something else to spice up those corners, and I think that that did just the thing. Super easy to do. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this process video. If you did, please give me a like and consider subscribing. I'll talk to you next time. Bye, friends.